Let's turn now overseas, where Russia is ramping up its attacks on Ukraine with a barrage of new missile strikes across the country. Most of today's rocket attacks have targeted cities in eastern Ukraine, where President Volodymyr Zelensky says the battle for Donbas has begun. CBS's Chris Livesay reports tonight from Kyiv.
The next chapter of the war is here. Russian troops have begun the battle for Donbas, says Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. A major development after Russian troops pulled back from Kyiv and turned their attention to the east, setting the stage for major clashes of tanks and heavy artillery unlike anything we've seen since World War II, Ukraine says. But there are no safe havens. Russian airstrikes killed at least 7 people, the first known deaths in Lviv, close to the Polish border, and a refuge for those fleeing the fighting. In Kharkiv, close to the Russian border, shelling offers no rest for the wounded or the medics there to save them. But nowhere is the terror more total than Mariupol. Die-hard defenders holed up in a steel mill refuse to give up, despite Russia's ultimatum, surrender or die. It's a vindictiveness Ukrainians trace to Russian setbacks like the Moskva. This unverified image appears to show Russia's warship struck by Ukrainian missiles in the Black Sea last week. And Chernihiv, a city that was supposed to mark a swift Russian victory north of Kyiv, but instead a triumph for Ukraine, shooting down this Russian bomber last month. It crashed into this home, killing the owner, but shockingly no more, its payload failing to explode when it landed on a neighbor's doorstep. But elsewhere, the bombs worked. This one killing some 50 people in an apartment block, one of the deadliest single strikes of the war. All of a sudden, I was covered in shattered glass, says Larissa. She takes me into her bunker where these women have been hiding for more than a month. Are you afraid that they're going to come back? The war goes on, she says. We don't know what's waiting for us out there. And tonight, nowhere feels more vulnerable than eastern Ukraine, where fighting is intensifying. President Zelensky said, no matter how many Russian soldiers are brought here, we will fight, we will defend ourselves, and not give up anything that is Ukrainian. Nora?
Chris Livesay in Ukraine, thank you and stay safe.